Welcome to another YouTube video. So when you're starting your online marketing journey, you have different ways of monetizing your website. And most people go for affiliate marketing, which is usually you get paid for a sale that you make for a retailer. Probably the most famous affiliate marketing program is Amazon. But apart from affiliate marketing, you can also make money through display ads. Now, display ads is just a fancy way of saying you'll be showing ads on your website. I know you've gone to many websites and you've seen ads being displayed. So those guys, whenever the ads are displayed on their website, they get to earn some money. For myself, I haven't been really checking out display ads for some time because, the pay is usually peanuts compared to affiliate marketing. Like if you're doing clickbank affiliate marketing, you can get a commission of about 75% for a sale. But when it comes to display ads, usually just get cents for a number of views. So like can get 0.01 cents for I don't know how many views. Okay, it also depends with your audience and your niche and stuff like that. Usually when you start, you're going to find that Google AdSense is usually inviting because they don't really have very many requirements. But just because you can get started with Google AdSense doesn't mean it's the best option. In fact, in this video, I'm going to compare Google AdSense and Ezoic, and at the end of it all, you're going to know why I recommend Ezoic over Google AdSense. Let's get started. So let's start with Google AdSense. So what really is Google AdSense? So Google AdSense is basically a display network that is operated by Google. We know Google is one of the biggest media publishers online, and they allow content creators like you and me to make some money off the content that we create. So to get started with Google AdSense, you don't really need any strict. There are no strict requirements for you to follow. Basically, you just need a website. You don't even have to have the website on your own domain. You can have a blogspot website or a wordpress.com website, and Google ads can be displayed on your website. So to get started with Google AdSense, simply need to go to google.com/AdSense/start. And you can see I'm here on the page. You can see that's how the AdSense page looks like. If you have an account, you can click sign in. If you don't have an account, just click get started. They'll just ask you to register. Usually if you have a Google account, then it's going to be linked to that AdSense account that you're creating. Then you're going to have to input your website, and basically after that you'll just need to place a small code that Google AdSense will give you on your website, and from there ads will start showing automatically. So basically you can see AdSense are telling you earn money from your site. Yeah, that's true. Whenever they show ads on your website, you're going to earn some money. And also Google makes the ads to be optimized for mobile devices. We know nowadays people are getting online through mobile devices like tablets and smartphones, so you can be sure that the ads that are going to be shown on your website, they're not going to provide a poor user experience. And of course, save time. Yeah, just simply place one code on your website, and then ads will show all over. If you're interested, you can just read what AdSense is all about. But what I can tell you is that this is the easiest way to get started with making money online. So whether your website is like 1 day old or whether your website is 6 months old, Google AdSense will take you in. To get started, just click get started. And then from there, of course, fill the usual info, Gmail account and stuff like that. And then it's just so simple. So that's an overview of Google AdSense. But immediately after you've applied for a Google AdSense account, then you won't be accepted automatically. Google will have to send some of their employees on your website just to see whether you're creating content that is following their guidelines. Now, the guidelines are usually the normal stuff that we all know, family-friendly content. You don't want to be scraping other people's content on your website and then you apply for AdSense. You don't want that. You want to be sure that the content is good. That means no racism stuff, no guns, no adult stuff and things like that. So if you want to know all the program policies all the things that you're supposed to follow, a link to this URL in the description. You can just check what Google requires from you. So of course you can see, so first off, you want family friendly content, then no invalid clicks or impressions. That means you don't want to be clicking on your own ads. If you click on your own ads, Google can potentially ban your account, so don't do that. Then of course, no encouraging clicks or views, so don't tell people like, yo guys, go to my site, click some ads. Google is so smart, they're going to know that you've sent some people to do that on your website. Then of course, the traffic sources should be so clear, so Google has to know where people are coming from to your website. What I mean is, how are you driving traffic to your website? Are you driving traffic through social media or SEO or email? So those traffic sources are well known, but now there are people who use bots, and basically bots are just some, what should I call them? Some guys just create some programs, like some computer programs, then they go and mimic people, then they click on ads and stuff like that. So that is called fraud, and Google doesn't want advertisers to go at a loss because of some click fraud. So just make sure you're driving legit traffic to your website and you're good to go. Then there are a couple of things over there. Ad behavior, you can see ad placement, what. I'll provide the link to these requirements on the description section, so you guys can go and check what Google requires from you. So we're done with AdSense. So AdSense is the easiest way to get started making money. Like whether the website only has 20 pages, as long as it's quality content, as long as you have some traffic, then you're good to go. AdSense will accept you. Usually get a reply after about like a week telling you that ads are now being shown on your website. And that's that. That's all there is with AdSense. Now let's go to the next option. The next option is called Ezoic. Is it Ezoic? I think it's called Ezoic. So Ezoic is another display ad network that you can go for if you don't want to deal with AdSense. Now, there's no reason why you shouldn't want to deal with AdSense, because first of all, Ezoic is a partner with Google AdSense. That means your website should be complying with AdSense policies for you to be accepted to Ezoic. However, that doesn't mean that you have to have an AdSense account to get started with Ezoic. The only thing is that you should follow the guidelines. That's because Ezoic sources its ads from AdSense. However, they are a premium network, so they're able to pay a lot higher than what AdSense can offer you. So Ezoic, one of the major differences between Google AdSense and Ezoic is that Ezoic uses artificial intelligence to decide where they should place ads on your website. So for a start, when you integrate Ezoic the first time, then you're going to see ads are placed on different places. Then after some time, as the algorithm learns your website and gauges your visitors' behavior, then it can decide which are the optimal places where the ads should be placed. So there is an overview of Ezoic. You can just go to ezoic.com or just click the link in the description and you can see what the network is all about. Yeah, so basically that's that. So talking about the requirements, joining Ezoic is also free. There used to be a time where Ezoic required publishers to have at least 10,000 visitors per month, but that changed I think early last year. So now today, if you just have quality content, and whether your website is 1 day old or 6 months old, you can join Ezoic for free. Doesn't really matter. Of course, I'll advise you to join Ezoic after you're getting some traffic, because it beats the whole purpose. Like, why join the network when you're not getting traffic? But still, regardless of whatever type of website you have, as long as it's a legit website, it's following Google AdSense policies, you can join Ezoic. Now, let's talk about the payments. Not really the payment. Let's talk about the earnings, because we all know we want to go to a network that has the highest earnings. Now, I'm going to talk this based on my experience. Everyone has their own experiences. So this is just my experience with having websites getting ad revenue from both AdSense and Ezoic. So I've been with AdSense for some time now, and well, I can just tell you, like, man, payment from AdSense is just man, you earn cents. Yeah, like seriously. Like, that's why I was even shunning AdSense. I was shunning AdSense because like you get tons of traffic, but you're not making any money from. Okay, of course you're making money, but you're making like cents. Like you mean you need like millions of visitors to make some good money from AdSense. That is just the whole truth. So anyway, AdSense means AdSense. Like, man, you just get cents for your visitors. Like, unless you're getting like hundreds and thousands of visitors, making money from AdSense is really difficult. Like, you can't even get money to pay for your hosting and your domain name. So for me, AdSense never made any sense for my business. Anyway, since I have lots of websites, I've just been putting AdSense on them because I mean, if I make $1 a month, it's still something. I will have made $0. So since if I make $1, that's still something. But when Ezoic decided to scrap off the 10,000 visitors requirement, I just jumped in and said, let me see what Ezoic is all about. So I jumped into Ezoic, put my sites over there, and then I watched the revenue. So in this section, I'm going to show you my revenue for both AdSense and for both Ezoic over the past 1 year. So I'll show you the revenue from January 2021 to January 2022 for both networks, and you guys decide for yourself which network is better. Okay, so let's start with AdSense. Okay, so there is my AdSense account. Of course, I have to blur my sites because, you know, just for the sake copycats and stuff like that. But you can see, like, here is, okay, this is even January 1st to February. Let me do January up to January. So 1st January 2021 to 1st January 2022, that's a span of 1 year. There we go. Okay, you guys check. There are my sites. I've blurred them, but you can see. So for the whole of the 1 year, the amount I got from AdSense was 447 euros. I don't know that's how much is that in dollars. 447 euros to USD. Let's see. $505. So for the whole of for 1 year from AdSense, I earned $505. That's from all the sites where I've placed AdSense code. You can see my page views 141,000 and my RPM. RPM basically means revenue per mil. Basically, it means how much you're getting paid for every 1,000 views. So I'm getting paid 3.16 euros for every 1,000 views. Then you can see the impressions RPM, active view viewable, some other stuff. You can see clicks, only 1,000 guys clicks. So basically, we've seen like in the past year, I only earned 447 euros, which is basically like $500 from AdSense. Okay, now let's go to Ezoic. Let's also do a 1 year recap of Ezoic. So I'm going to log into my Ezoic account. Where is my Ezoic account? So login. Logged in. Where is the date? 1st January 2021 to 1st January 2022. Run the report. Time. So it's running so that you guys know it's live. And there we have it. So you guys can just check. Like for the past year on Ezoic, when I just put all my sites on Ezoic, past year we earned $3,050. So can you guys compare like $500 versus $3,050? That's how much? That's like 6 times revenue of what AdSense was giving me. So I think it's a no-brainer. Like Ezoic basically pays much higher than AdSense. So if you guys were wondering whether you should go with AdSense or whether you should go with Ezoic, there the data does not lie. Data is everything, and my data tells me that Ezoic paid me $3,000 over the past 1 year, while AdSense only brought in about $500. So it's a no-brainer for me. So that's done. Now we know that Ezoic pays higher than AdSense. But there are a couple of things about Ezoic that you should know before you decide to sign up with them. So first of all, I've said signing up is free. By the way, you guys, use the link in my description here in the description section to sign up, because when you sign up, I'm going to get a commission out of your signings at no extra cost to you, just the way business is. And plus you are supporting the channel so that I can make more nice videos for you and stuff like that. But here's one thing that you should know about Ezoic. So first of all, let's talk about integration. When it comes to AdSense, when you want to integrate AdSense on your website, you simply need to paste an AdSense code. If you have a WordPress website or any other website, there's a code that AdSense will give you, and you just paste it on the website and the ads will show up. With Ezoic, you have different integration options. So first of all, you can integrate with Cloudflare. Then there's also an Ezoic plugin, and you can also integrate with Ezoic name servers. So when you log into Ezoic, this is how your account is going to look like. Of course, some of this data will be missing. This data shows for me because I've integrated some of my sites to Ezoic. To integrate a site, simply go to add a site. Then you're going to put the name of the website. So which one should, let's say it's niche site vault.com. Then say save. Then from there, there are a couple of things you are going to do. Okay, it's telling me the website you are creating already exists. Please contact. Okay, of course, I've already integrated niche site vault over there. That's why it's not showing. Let me see, which website have I not integrated? Vault TV HQ, vaulttvhq.com. This is one of my websites for the YouTube video. So I'll just say save. And then after just you've seen the site was successfully added, but then that's not all. There are a couple of things you have to do. So for instance, here is the integration options. Like I told you, you can integrate through Cloudflare or through name servers. So they're telling me I choose the name servers. And if I select this, then I'll have to log into my domain registrar account and just change the name servers to whatever Ezoic is going to recommend. And from there, then you'll have to set up the ad testing so that the ads can get shown. And finally, we have Ezoic Loop. Basically, is just a way of speeding up your website. So what I'm trying to say is that integrating with Ezoic should just take you like a couple of I think 15 minutes. You should be done. Apart from the name servers, because the name servers will get registered in about 2 days. But overall, the setup is just an easy process. Just follow the instructions and things will just fall into place. Now, Ezoic uses artificial intelligence to determine the kind of content that is on your website. Now, there are some words that are blacklisted on Ezoic. That means if you use those words on your content, then ads are not going to be shown on those websites. So for instance, there are words like, like guns, what else? Like if you write something like, breasts or things like that. So if you're in certain niches, let's say niches like, saves or guns or things like that, then Ezoic is not going to show ads on your website. They're not really going to blacklist your website, but they're not going to show ads on specific pages where certain blacklisted words appear on the pages. So that means people in specific niches are not going to get the most out of Ezoic because of using certain words. I had an issue with them because one of my niches is basically the fashion niche, and in one of the articles we were talking about breast sizing and stuff like that. So whenever the word breast appears on that website, Ezoic was not showing ads on them. And for me, that I think is one of the downsides of Ezoic. But if you're in some other general niches, education, fishing, outdoors, then you shouldn't really have any problem with Ezoic. Basically, that's that. So when it comes to payment, Ezoic offers a couple of ways through which they pay you. They can pay you through Payoneer, they can pay you through a check, through PayPal. I usually get paid through PayPal. Let me just show you one of my recent payments. And you can see over here, 20th January, they sent me $495. So yeah, Ezoic pays and pays higher than AdSense. So in a nutshell, what's the difference between Ezoic and AdSense? Not much difference apart from the payments. Ezoic payments are quite high. In my case, I've been able to increase my revenue 6 times just by switching my sites over to Ezoic. So if you guys are still on the fence on whether you should be using AdSense or you should go with Ezoic, I'll 101% tell you just switch on to Ezoic. It's free. Integration takes like 15 minutes and you're good to go. So there's really nothing for you to do. In fact, you don't even have to set up the ads on specific places, because the artificial intelligence algorithm is going to set up the ads for you and optimize them for you so that you get the most revenue out of your content. And basically that's that. Until next time.